Hello, friends. How are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name is Alj, and I'll be doing a reading for Leo. Leo, when I was tapping into your energy, I was seeing a grasshopper. And a grasshopper for me is the energy of needing to take a risk, take a leap of faith. It's kind of the energy of the Fool card, right, in tarot, which represents those same things. Uh, but I'm getting this energy of like hesitation with you for whatever reason. I, I'm getting that like you feel like you need to be doing something, you feel like taking a risk, feel like taking a leap of faith, but you may be playing it kind of small right now. So that's what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and well, first of all, I'm using the regular Rider Waite Tarot to do your spread. I see the Nine of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, so some of you guys may be afraid to take this leap because you've been through it, you've been through the ringer, you're in a vulnerable state, so you may not want to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to use the Star Codes Oracle to get you any advice or supplemental information. So without further ado, Leo, I'm going to go ahead and get into this thing. Okay. All right. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask you, please bring forth messages to the collective of Leo, please. What is it that Leo needs to know, needs to hear, needs to see? Anything that will touch their heart, minds, and souls, and help them align for the highest good of all, please. And thank you for the collective of Leo, please. Thank you and amen. All right. Let's see what we got here for you, Leo. All right. Okay. One more, please. One more, please. For Leo. This is the one. All right. So we have the Devil card here at the bottom of the deck. We have the Hierophant. We have Ace of Swords. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. This looks like you needing to, how do I say this? Leo, it feels like you are getting some sort of clarity here around uh, your morals, your standards, and your values here. And it kind of feels like you're aware of what needs to create safety and security and stability and comfort and abundance and all those things for you. So it feels like there's a an understanding of like who you need to be and what you need to do. Um, but this devil energy is keeping you stuck. There's something, I don't know if it's a mindset, I don't know if it's an actual place that you're at, a relationship you're in. There's something that's keeping you stuck, keeping you bound. Um, it could even be your own mindset. I'm getting this very I don't know if polarizing is the word, but it definitely feels oppositional in nature. It feels like Leo knows this is who I need to be and this is what I need to do. And then there's this devil energy. It's like, right? So it feels like you're like at war with yourself. It's like knowing better but not doing better, or knowing better but being scared to do better. It's something like that. I feel like I need to clarify this Queen of Pentacles first. So let's start with her. Why is the Queen of Pentacles? I just saw the Seven of Swords, which is like inconsistency and um, going to do something and then not doing it. It's literally that hesitation, right? Why is the okay King of Swords? Some of you, this is for someone. This is asking to solidify a relationship here. I'm seeing that very clearly here. Yep. Okay, we have the Page of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So for some of you, this is about asking to up level a relationship or cementing a relationship of some sort. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic in nature. I mean, the Lovers card is here, and the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So It could be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But I am seeing two people um, who could work together well. Both of them are in the pentacle suit, which means that they have the time, money, energy, um, ability to invest, skills, talents, abilities to make something work together. But I'm getting that there's a conversation that needs to happen here. For some of you, it's as simple as like a what are we, a defining the relationship kind of relationship or conversation. Now, for others of you, where it's not romantic in nature, this is about you making the choices here because the Lover's card is always about a choice. It's about you having the safety, security, and stability within yourself to be able to make moves from that place, right? From this place of knowing, so that you can follow through with some choices here. With the Page of Swords here, I don't know. It just feels like you need a little more information, or there's something that you need to learn, or something that you need to acquire before doing this. So perhaps what you need is a little bit of reassurance, Leo. There's nothing wrong with asking for that if you need that, right? Or ask the right questions. What am I signing up for? What do you need from me? What is it that I'm going to get from this? Whatever it is, I am seeing that there's a conversation that needs to happen here, some sort of just a little more information. But I'm getting that the direction that you want to head in is a good one, but I just feel like there's a hold up here for whatever reason. Okay. And then I break the deck and we have the Fool card, which is literally that grasshopper that I was seeing. Okay. All right, so let's look at the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Leo, please? Again, this does not have to be romantic. This could be like wanting to apply for a job and you just haven't done it, or wanting to work on some sort of project and then you just haven't had the conversation yet. Something like that. Why is the Ace of Swords here, please, for Leo? The King of Swords again. Wow. Okay. That was okay. All right. So there were four cards that came out. We have the Seven of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Cups. I just heard the word invitation. All right. So Seven of Cups here uh, for me is symbolizing this sort of confusion or the stories that you're telling yourself or the what ifs. I have a feeling that this is the double energy that's keeping you stuck here. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, or I don't know what I'm signing up for, or this could go so many ways, or whatever. It's with the Ace of Swords here, which represents clarity and communication and seeing things objectively. I'm getting that talking about whatever it is that it has you feeling like this could probably put you in a position to go ahead and make the moves that you need to here. Again, the King of Swords came up here. So there's something that there's something that you have to apply. And I'm getting that it's vulnerability. I'm getting that it's vulnerability because we have both the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and they're facing this foundation here, right? The Four of Wands is a foundation. It can be a relationship, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. This could be the foundation of um, a friendship. This could be the foundation of a business. It is like a solid foundation, period. And what I'm getting here is that not only is there communication that needs to be had here, but a level of vulnerability to get to create this foundation, whatever it is for you. For some of you, it's that you want to. I keep getting something about leveling up something. So if you're like, if it's a stranger and you want to take them on a date, I'm getting is that. If you're already talking to somebody and you want it to be a romantic relationship, like it's that. If you're already in a relationship and you want to move in together, it's having that conversation. If you want to get married, it's that. It's something like that. For some of you, For some of y'all, it has absolutely nothing to do with romance, but the energy is what I'm getting. That's what that is. All right. I feel like some of you have a tendency to think negatively, have a tendency to think pessimistically, right? Well, if I do this, I'm going to lose out or I'm not going to be supported or something like that. And I don't think that's true, friend. I'm not seeing anything here um, that could put you in a weird situation. I'm just kind of seeing you battling yourself here. Okay. So let's look at the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here, please? Why is the Hierophant here for Leo, please? I cannot make this up. The full card came out again with the 10 of Pentacles. Can I get one more, please? One more, please. I'm just getting half the card and the Lovers again. And I shuffle these cards, y'all. Like, I am big on shuffle. And the Knight of Cups. Wow. Yeah, I'm getting here that you're getting a lesson here about committing to your long-term vision, right? Some of you guys are getting so caught up in the next action that you have to take that you're losing sight of the fact that it requires this to have the thing that you're asking for, right? So like if you want to have that big family and you want to have that marriage and you want to have that commitment, like you have to be okay with talking about wanting that. You have to be okay with expressing your feelings. You have to be okay with saying, this is what I want, and I'm going to fully lean into this, right? Again, it's not romance for all of y'all, but for some of y'all, it definitely is, right? This could be, um, I want this kind of career. This is the dream that I've had for my career. This is where I want to go, right? I have these ideas of what retirement's going to look like and what I'm doing until I get there. Like, there's a step that you have to take before you get to that dream that you have already conceptualized, is what I'm seeing. And with the Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck again, this is the movement of your heart, the movement of your emotion. It is that vulnerability that is required of you so that you can build to that. Are you going to commit to your dreams or not? Is what Leo's being faced with here. Okay. So, I'm interested to see what the advice is going to be, because from a reader's perspective, for me, if you were to just ask me, it would be like, well, you would just have to do the thing. But um, let's see what that Star Codes Astro Oracle has for you, and we'll go from there. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is literally putting the work. It is clocking in, day out, refining your craft, honing your craft, showing up, right, doing the work. And I'm getting that doing the work is like jumping into the thing here for you, Leo. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have here for your advice. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask you, please bring forth messages to the collective of Leo. What is it that Leo needs to hear? What advice can they take with them as they leave this reading that will help them, that they can apply in the real world and do their thing? All right. Oh, there it is. Ninth house, exploration. And Saturn at the bottom of the deck, structure. Saturn is a planet about structure and order and discipline and commitment and things that take a long time. And we did see here with the Ten of Pentacles that you have a long term vision, a long goal, something that you have to build towards, whether it's romantic or career or project, whatever. I am seeing that here. This is a reminder for you to commit to your vision. Wow, right under that we have Pluto, which means that something has to die for something new to be born here. And I'm getting that what has to die here is this half commitment to whatever it is you want to do. This you have to let go of your old self and succumbing to fear so that you can become a person who moves through it. Now with ninth house exploration, this is about you expanding your horizons, you becoming a more informed person because you expose yourself to new things, right? So if you've always done what you always have, you will continue to have the same things. And what they're trying to get you to do here is to try a different way, whether it's a different mindset, a different habit, right? A different approach, right? Maybe uh, allowing yourself to come into new information that could that you could apply to your life that allows you to carry out your life differently. Whatever it is, you got to broaden your horizons here. Is what I'm getting from you, Leo. Um, and that's your advice. Stay committed to expanding. Stay committed to learning more about yourself and the situations that you're in. Stay committed to um, what you want for yourself here. You have to allow yourself to be a student of life. Wow. And right under this Eight of Pentacles, wow, is this Seven of Pentacles and then the Chariot. Eight of Pentacles being the work, as I just told you. Seven of Pentacles being process oriented, planting the seeds, staying with the process, even the boring parts, right? You don't see the bloom yet, but something's going to happen here for you. It's having that patience. And then the Chariot is your momentum. It's what takes off as a result of you committing to what you need to commit to. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I wish you the very best. I know that you can absolutely do that. If you are in my collective of people, then I'm sure you are going to challenge yourself to meet this head on, because that's just the sort of kind of people that I attract on these platforms here. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me as a creator and helps people who don't know I exist find these readings so that they can get the help that they need and we can build community that way. If you want personal readings, I do those, both tarot and astrology. So you can go to the link in my description box to find those. And I wish you the very best of luck, Leo. You can absolutely do this. Stay committed to your goals. Don't stop, no show, right? And we can feel things, but whether we give it permission to stop us in our tracks is totally up to us, right? And the definition of courage and bravery is literally doing the thing scared. So just remember that when those fears come up for you. Okay, I'm rooting for you. Best of luck, and I will talk to you later. Bye.